Yo, how y'all feeling? Y'all good? I know I'm good. You good?
I'm good.
I'm your host, Solomon.
I'm your girl, Toya.
And this is the Be Different Podcast. Welcome back to the Be Different Podcast. As intro stated, I'm your host, Solomon, with my mom.
Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Toya.
Oh, yeah, man. As y'all can see me back with another episode of the Be Different Podcast, man. Y'all know y'all can listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and anywhere else where you listen to your podcast. All at the Be Different Podcast.
And y'all already know what to do. Go like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Be Different Podcast. Instagram @_Be Different Podcast. Twitter @_Be Different Pod. TikTok Be Different Clips.
Be Different Pod _Clips.
Be Different Pod _Clips. All right.
Yeah, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. Today's episode.
Let's get started. First off, we got some college players that have declared for the draft. First off, let's start with Rob Dillingham.
Yep, Kentucky.
From Kentucky.
Yep.
He's declared for the NBA draft. He was one of Kentucky's leading scorers.
Yep,
so that
coming out the bench, it was just crazy.
Right, that doesn't surprise me. The next one, that guard from USC, Isaiah Collier.
Collier.
He will enter the 2024 NBA draft. He told ESPN he's ranked as the 10th best available player in ESPN's list of top 100 prospects.
Yeah.
So he should go high then if he's
that's
ranked like
what they projecting him to do in the draft. That's why I'm not understanding why Bernie in the draft, because he's gonna be the starting point guard next year. But excuse me, it is what it is.
Another player that's entering the draft, Donovan Clingan from Connecticut.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's going to the draft. So shout out to all those players that have declared for the draft, even the ones that we didn't talk about. Good luck to you and hope you go far in your career. Haley Van Lith.
Yeah, so she transferring.
You know, she was in the transfer portal.
Yep.
Well, word is she gonna be at Mississippi State tomorrow on a visit.
Okay. I can see a state though.
In Mississippi State, yep.
State different though. Starville, Vegas. I don't know.
Still in the SEC.
Sounds like still in the SEC, but state though.
Yep, that's what they say.
The state got a point guard already. So Haley can be the 2 guard.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. As long as they got a guard.
I think she definitely needs to go back to the 2 guard position.
Yeah, as long as they got another dominant point guard, she should be straight.
Yep. Well, it's the end of an era in Kentucky.
Yep.
John Calipari.
New coach at Arkansas.
He will be the new coach at Arkansas. What you think about that?
I mean, I really don't have nothing against it, being honest. You know what I'm saying? Cause I think it's time was up at Kentucky. Cause they didn't have too many losing seasons back to back. And I'm not even saying losing season off record. I'm saying losing season based on how they performed in the NCAA tournament.
Okay.
Kentucky is not the team that get put out in the first round. I know surprises can happen and shocks can happen, but this has been too many times.
It's too consistent.
Yeah,
I agree with that. But they did a list of the top University of Kentucky players that came on the Calipari.
Yeah.
Number 10, Julius Randle. Number 9, Bam.
Okay.
Number 8, Karl Anthony Towns.
All right.
Number 7, Jamal Murray.
Okay.
6, De'Aaron Fox. 5, John Wall.
Okay.
4, Shea.
I give him that.
3, DeMarcus Cousins.
No way.
2, Devin Booker.
Okay.
And number 1, Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis is not number 1 on this list.
You know why Anthony Davis got number 1? Because out of everybody on this list, he's the only one with the championship. NBA championship.
No, he's not.
Who?
Jamal Murray?
Yeah, you're right about that. DeMarcus Cousins got one with the Warriors, I think. But he got one as a bench player.
Bro, Anthony Davis not number 1. I give him top 5.
Yeah, I don't think he's number 1 either.
DeMarcus Cousins not number 3 either.
I agree with that. What number would you have DeMarcus Cousins?
Number 10?
Yeah.
DeMarcus Cousins on number 10. Him and John Wall 9 and 10. Not taking nothing from them, but they not in the league no more. How you gonna bring somebody that's not even in the NBA no more against somebody that's in the NBA? That's putting up numbers. You know what I'm saying? They got DeMarcus Cousins over Shea. That is crazy.
I think I would have Shea at 1. and maybe Jamal Murray too.
I like Shea. Don't get me wrong, I'm a little biased towards Shea, but Jamal Murray is number one. It's Jamal Murray then Anthony Davis. Because like you said, I take mine off championship.
Yeah.
They got rings. Then after that, I'm going Shea at 3. Number 4, I'm
probably D-Book.
Yeah, 4 D-Book. I forgot D-Book. Yeah, number 4 D-Book. Then 5, De'Aaron Fox. Then I'm going to go Bam over Cat. Because I just like Bam, though. I like Bam. I'm going to go Bam at, what number I was at?
6. I think. Uh-huh.
Yeah, 6. I'm going to go Bam at 6. Cat at 7. Julius Randle.
8.
Yeah, 8. And then, you know, DeMarcus Cousins, John Wall, 19.
Okay, I can get with that list. Yeah.
The last 3, Bam, Carl Town, Bam, and Julius Randle, they all interchangeable.
But I don't feel like they should be 8, 9, and 10.
Yeah, no.
You know? Yeah, so with Kentucky, you scratching like you got a license. With Kentucky, with Calipari leaving Kentucky, that meant they had to hire another coach.
Yep.
They hired Mark Pope as their new head coach.
Yeah.
He played for Kentucky back in the 90s.
Okay.
So he has some Kentucky ties or whatever. So shout out to them, and it's gonna be interesting to see what they gonna do. But I saw something on social media about Kentucky. They said John Calipari really has a new team every year.
He do. Because he produced so many NBA and draft players.
And they were saying for him to even make it to the tournament consistently year after year, that's a accomplishment within itself.
It is, but at the same time, if you started producing these NBA type of players,
you should get past the first round.
Exactly. You should be getting eliminated first round. You should be going to the Final Four, winning national championship.
Yeah, I agree. But it goes back to what you've been saying on the podcast too. These players are being one and done, and they're not developing a team.
UConn team been there. Donovan Clingan, I hope say last name.
Clingan.
The one that just in the draft, he won. He's back to back national championship. He was on that team last year when they won.
Yeah.
And this year, you know what I'm saying? They got players that stand and that's working and building that team. That's why Purdue made it so far. Because they had pretty much the same team they had last year.
Yeah.
It's just that championship game.
Connecticut shut them down.
That's what I'm saying. Connecticut, they been there. They know what it takes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with that. Moving on. Stanford's women basketball coach, Tara Van Diver. Yeah. She's retiring. Okay. She had a great career. She was a 3-time NCAA champion, 14 times Final Four appearances, 15 Pac-12 tournament titles, 5 times National Coach of the Year, and a Basketball Hall of Fame inductee. Mm-hmm. That's a career right there. Congratulations, Coach. Man, for real. Congratulations. Go enjoy retirement. And the WNBA draft is coming up, right? Mm-hmm. It says 3 HBCU basketball stars are looking to make the WNBA draft.
Yeah, I saw that. This girl right here.
Jackson State's Angel Jackson. Yeah. Savannah State's Amari Hurd.
Hey, that's her, Amari Hurd. She used to play at West Point for a little bit.
Really? Okay. And Virginia Union's Nye Langley. Yeah. They're all trying to make it into the WNBA.
Yeah, she used to play at West Point a little bit. Like I said, she been hooping, then she had moved. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But she still doing her thing, though.
Yeah, she trying to go to the WNBA. It says only 6 players from HBCUs have been chosen in the WNBA draft. The most recent selection was Amisha Williams-Holiday from Jackson State in 2022.
We talked about that on the pod. We talked about her like on the first episode. I remember I shouted her out. I had screenshots and everything.
Before she got drafted, it was a 20-year period without any HBCU players being drafted into the WNBA. That's crazy. That's crazy because HBCU got talent for real. And to go 20 years to say that they haven't produced anything good enough for the WNBA in 20 years, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's changing though. You see it's changing. You got 3 right there that's trying to get in.
But you know what? And I'm not saying he's responsible for it all, but he had a lot to do with it. When Deion Sanders went to Jackson State friends, you can hate him or whatever, but he helped change the culture for the HBCUs.
Yeah, across the whole world. Yeah, like I said, bro, Deion name.
It brings weight.
Exactly. Deion name can change anything, bro.
And like I said, I'm not saying he's solely responsible for the change in the culture in the way that America sees HBCUs, but he played a tremendous role.
Exactly, yeah. Tremendous role.
Yeah. Of course, we knew this was coming. I always retired the number 22. Yeah. Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that's well deserved. It makes sense, yeah. Another thing Caitlin Clark did for the city of Iowa. It says, our city mayor, Bruce Teague, says the women's basketball team added $82.5 million to the local economy.
Yeah, I believe that.
I do too, because people were going to see the games. Exactly. If you go to see the game, that means you're going to go out to eat before the game or stop by and get something to eat after the game. I mean, so I can see that boosting their economy.
Yeah, I see that too. Yeah, that makes sense. Because like I said, a lot of people kind of watch the game, just watch Caitlin Clark in general. Yep.
Cheryl Miller Award.
Yeah, Madison Booker got that.
The best female collegiate small forward, Madison Booker. Yeah. And we've talked about her
a lot.
So much on the podcast.
Man, a lot.
Congratulations, girl. You out there doing your thing. Keep getting them awards.
Yeah, well deserved, man. She out there hooping for real. I ain't know she was a small forward though, but she is kind of like
chunky.
On the heavier shit, but she be hooping though.
Yeah, it's like she's not a guard, but I can see her as a small
she be getting to it.
Yep. Another person we talk about on this podcast a lot that we say we thought she should have went back to school and worked on her game.
Yeah, Angelina. Yeah, I saw she working on that 3-ball though with Chris Brickley or Brickley. I even say last night. That's a good person to work with though, especially with shooting. You know what I'm saying? Get her jumper right.
She's been working on her 3-ball, which we've said this. She gotta have a 3-point shot if she want to compete in the WNBA.
Because like she really little for a center if you think about it. Cause her and Juju the same height. That's why Camilla was doing her the way she was doing her, because she can't bully her like somebody that's 6'7" like Camilla is.
Right.
So getting that jumper, they'll really be good. Cause she already got the little crossover where she can get to the rack. So if you make them respect your jump shot, then you straight. You can do everything.
Yep, that's true. They released the updated version of the mock NBA draft, and it's been some WNBA draft, and it's been some changes. It's still at the number 1 spot. You got Caitlin Clark. That ain't gonna change. Number 2 spot going to the Los Angeles Sparks, Cameron Brink.
Yeah, I saw that.
Now this what has changed. They have moved Camila Cardoso to the 3rd spot.
Yeah, Rakia Jackson moved down.
And Rakia Jackson from Tennessee dropped.
Yep.
They got Camilla going to Chicago and Rakia going to the Sparks. So the Sparks got 2 picks in the top 10.
Yeah.
Number 5, they got Aaliyah Edwards going to the Dallas Wings.
Okay.
6, JC Sheldon. She's going to the Washington Mystics. Now, another person that moved up, Isabel Borles from Connecticut. Yeah. They got her going to the Minnesota Lynx. And by her moving up, they dropped Angel Reese to number 8, going to the Chicago Sky. And then Alyssa Pele, that girl from Utah, they got her in the 8th spot. Diasia Fair 10.
You mean Pele 9?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know if Cameron better than Camilla though.
To go number 2.
Yeah.
It just depends on what the team
looking for. Yeah. But that's, I thought that was like kind of interesting. Which when they first came out with this list, I thought they had Camilla too low anyway, because they had like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So
now I feel like she is potentially could be the number 2 draft pick, because Caitlin Clark solidified at 1.
Yeah.
She solidified at 1. But Camilla she did put on, a great season, a great career at South Carolina. But like I said, it depends on what the team looking for too. Because even though they play the same position, Cameron Brink a little smaller, so if they already got a big center, she can move her on power forward.
Yeah. Did you know Cameron Brink and Steph Curry were God brothers and sisters?
No, I didn't know that.
Yep, they are. All right, let's see. With Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark and Cameron Brink, like the ladies we always talking about, with them going to the WNBA, that leaves the question: who is the next face of women's college basketball?
Juju, Madison Booker, Anna.
These are the candidates: Juju Watkins, Paige Buckner, because she's coming back for another year. Madison Booker, Hannah Hidalgo, or Kiki Arifan?
It's gonna be Juju, bro. It's either gonna be Juju or Madison Booker, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Cause like Hannah, like don't get me wrong, Hannah, that my girl. I like her cause she play defense. She got that dog. But like, don't get me wrong, the stuff she doing, it matches up with Juju them, but it don't look like what Juju them doing. Like the way Juju and Madison Booker get their points with the crossover, the step back shooting in the face. That brings highlight. That brings attention.
Yeah.
That's what's going to
you on ESPN.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what they looking for. Attention and highlight. They're going to bring in more views so people can watch it. Yeah. You already see the women views going up as it is already. Yeah. They look for people that going to keep bringing that on.
And so you're saying Juju and Madison bring more hype.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because Hannah, like, she bring hype too, but at the same time, she doing everything. She getting points off of getting steals, going lay the ball up, stuff like hustle plays, stuff like that. People ain't gonna pay attention to that for real.
Unless they're watching the game.
Exactly. Unless you just really sit down and analyze the game, that's when you gonna pay attention to it. Everybody else, they looking for highlights.
I get what you saying.
You know what I'm saying? They looking for you to pop out with 30 points, you shooting off of, you know what I'm saying, 10 threes, you know what I'm saying? Something like that.
I don't think Hannah got the media exposure that Juju and Madison got either this year.
That's what I'm saying. Because think about it. Every highlight clip you see of Juju, she's doing something that a man basketball player would do. Not saying that women can't do, but she's doing a crossover, step back, shoot your face, cross you up, make you fall. Her and Madison Booker both. Highlight clips they gonna make ESPN. Yeah. Hannah getting all her point. She averages 5 steals a game. Think about how many points it is off turnovers. Alone. Did she get rebound? Did she just scoring off offensively in general? You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't gonna pay attention to all that.
Yeah. But it's gonna be interesting to see. But I do think it will be Juju. I think it will be Juju
or Madison
and
Booker.
USC. But it's funny you say it's gonna be Juju or Madison Booker because, and I don't have this highlight, but they were doing the way too early predictions for next year in women's college basketball. Yeah. Of course, they got South Carolina as 1, but Texas is 2. And they got Madison Booker leading the way.
That's what I'm saying,
and I think they had USC as 4.
Yeah, USC, bro. As long as they get like a decent team around them, bro. Yeah, they gonna be straight. Yeah, just like UConn. I'm be honest. Next year, that championship, I don't know right now because I don't know any recruits that Texas got coming in. But I know USC got some recruits coming in. But still, next year I got UConn versus South Carolina. That's championship game.
Well, not again because they didn't play.
Yeah, but I got UConn, South Carolina because South Carolina. They know the recipe. They've been there too many times. You know, so they know what it takes. They know what they got to do. They know what they got to do.
And you got Raven coming back. You got
They ain't losing nobody but Camilla. And then unless they have some transfers. But I don't even think they would even have any transfers like necessarily.
So it's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be interesting to see for real.
You got anything else for college?
I don't think so.
All right, let's talk about some football.
Well, I know R.J. Davis from North Carolina, he won a Jerry West Award for men basketball, men college basketball. I just saw it on Instagram a minute ago.
All right, let's move on to some football. Okay, I got the highest paid NFL defensive players on a per year basis. T.J. Watt, $28 million. Mm-hmm. Brian Burns, $28.2 million. Josh Allen, he just re-signed his deal, so they put him on this list. He got $30 million. Chris Jones, $31.75 million. Mm-hmm. And Nick Bosa at $34 million. I thought Chris was the top paid, but it's Nick.
Per year.
Per year. This is on a per year basis, yeah.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You sent me out there?
Yep, I sure did.
Oh, here they go. For that make sure. Yeah, it's just on a per year basis. Overall, Chris is gonna be the highest paid. It's just like I said, per year because what Chris deal is 5 years.
I really can't remember.
I think it's 5 years, so it just depends on how much he want right now. Then he probably just restructured it and deferred some of it already, or probably got a whole bunch of it already. You know how they do it.
Now I thought T.J. Watt made more than what he made at $28 million.
Again, like I said, it's just on a per year scale. It just depends on how long their contract was with the team and just how it was structured.
Yep. All right. Kansas City Chiefs, one of their players got into some trouble.
Yeah, he been into some
It
trouble.
says Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Rashee Rice faces charges including aggravated assault after he and another speeding driver of a sports car caused a chain reaction crash. Police said that arrest warrants have been issued for the 23-year-old Rice for 1 count of aggravated assault, 1 count of collision involving serious bodily injury, and 6 counts of collision involving injury. So they say he was driving a Lamborghini sports utility vehicle. Why?
I'm saying, what you want, bro? I'm not even gonna say why you driving it, cause I'll drive it too. But what you driving so fast
yeah,
for?
Yeah, that's
like,
my question. Why you driving so fast?
I'm saying, what you doing it for?
Like, it makes no sense to be driving that fast. And then learn from other people's mistakes.
Exactly.
Henry Ruggs,
bro, prime example.
He's in jail right now for driving fast.
Prime example. Yes. He finna be right behind him.
Yeah, so
literally right behind him.
And he was
Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, he was finna be on the up. You know, he was finna come up.
Yeah.
So now you want to go out and do this stuff stupid. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they handle this. I know he got a good attorney. He better have a good one. That's for sure.
He better have it. But I mean. Bro, what you driving that fast for? Like Tori said, ain't nothing in the world requiring you to go that fast, bro.
Exactly. Like, I'm not asking why you were driving that type of vehicle. I'm asking why you were driving that fast. But we'll keep a watch on that. You know, the NFL draft is coming up, and everybody's projecting Caleb Williams to go number 1.
Which is still crazy, but
it is. But you know, it's some teams in the NFL that has never had a number 1 overall draft pick.
I believe that because it's teams that really ain't just had a bad season.
Who you think they are? It's 3 teams. Who you think they are? One of them I'm really shocked about.
That never had a number 1 pick. I'm trying to think. I was about to say the Chiefs, but I know it's not them. Let me see. What I haven't seen?
Baltimore Ravens.
I would say Ravens. I was about to say the Raiders.
The Baltimore Ravens.
I don't know why I was about to say the Raiders, but I was going to say the Raiders.
The Denver Broncos.
Okay.
And this last one is really who shocked me. Seattle Seahawks.
I was thinking that too. I was like, me being a Seattle fan, we ain't never drafted nobody number 1.
Yeah, y'all never had a number 1.
That's what I was thinking too. Like everybody, we didn't draft the top 10, but we never had no number 1 pick.
Yep, never had a number 1. And then when I saw the Ravens, I was like, Lamar. But then I said, Lamar.
Nah, Lamar was one of the last people to get drafted.
Like cause he had went to the draft and he didn't get drafted, so the camera was still down here all night.
Yep.
But I thought that was an interesting fact.
Yeah, that is. I ain't know that one right there.
So your boy Tom Brady.
Yeah, I saw that.
Tom, just go home and enjoy retirement.
Man, come back.
He
come back. Might as well.
I don't know if it was an interview.
Might as well.
Was he on his podcast or what?
No, I said he cut hair and then he just record and just be talking to you like just at the barbershop.
Okay, well apparently the dude asked him about making a return back to the NFL, and Tom said, "I'm not opposed to it."
He not, and then he said he gave who he'll play for.
He gave who he'll play for, and the teams that Tom Brady would consider making a comeback for. First one. San Francisco 49ers. You know he's from San Francisco.
Yeah, when I saw that, I don't know about them 49ers.
But he would fit in this scheme.
He would. They'll win the Super Bowl, but no. If you do that, you might well stay at home. Ain't no point.
The next one, the Las Vegas Raiders.
See, now if he come back to a team like that ain't got nothing, build them back up, see what you really got.
And the last team Tom said he would be willing to come back for, now this was a shocker, the Patriots.
I'm not going to say that's really a shocker to me.
But me it was.
Because, everybody know Tom was supposed to retire Patriot, bro.
Yeah.
He want to close it out right like it's supposed to be.
Yeah. So, knowing what we know now, who you think the problem was, Bill or Tom? Or somebody else altogether?
I mean, I think it was just time. Like, it was time for him to sit. Like, it's always is. It gonna come to a time in life where you just need to separate. It just need to separate. If it's been together for so long, it's gonna come to a time where it just needs to separate a little bit. It needs some space. Once then you get your space, you just need that space. You merge off, find something new, do something different. See if you like it or not. Then you eventually just make your way back. I look at it like that.
So do you think if Bill had still been the coach of the Patriots and Tom hadn't retired, he would be back a Patriot?
I feel like he would have. He would have been.
Well, with the quarterback situation they got going on now,
that's what I'm saying. I feel like he would have been because, like, okay, the Buccaneers, they won the Super Bowl this year. Mm-hmm. Then they came back that next year.
They made it to, like, I think they got put out the first round of the playoffs.
You know what I'm saying? He had like a bad season to close out. Like, the way, if it would have kept going like that, he would have been out of there. You know, he would have been got out of there.
Now, I honestly thought when he retired, like you said, because they ended the season so early, I thought he was coming back because he was like, he would have been like, I ain't going out. Like, you know, but he did.
Exactly. So, he just knew when it was time. He was like, it's time, man.
And they say, you know, when you know,
you gonna know when your body tired. Huh?
Yep. Some sad news to talk about. Former NFL football star O.J. Simpson, he passed away the other day. He was 76 years old.
Yeah, they say he was battling cancer.
I didn't know he had cancer.
I didn't either.
He died peacefully at home. His kids stated. He was a great football player back in the day, running back. So condolences and prayers to his friends and family. Yeah. You don't even remember the police chase, do you?
Who don't, man? Everybody know O.J. Simpson. I don't. She be trying to play me like I don't know more than her. Like, what's wrong?
Well, you wouldn't even thought of when that happened.
But guess what? I researched. Exactly. I see.
You got anything else for football? I don't know. The draft is next week, I think.
NFL, I think it is. It's sometime coming up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we're going to be keeping an eye on
that. Yep.
All right, let's talk about some NBA. Regular season ends tomorrow. Saturday, I think. Saturday or Sunday.
It's coming up, though. Yeah. I think like 3 games left.
Yeah. But before the regular season ended, the Boston Celtics and Drew Holiday agreed on a new contract.
Yeah, he sound like $100 million contract.
It says Drew Holiday agreed on a 4-year, $135 million contract extension with the Boston Celtics. So congratulations to him.
I think ESPN said he was like I think one of the 4 players in the NBA right now that's getting paid $100 million over 30 years old.
Really? Yep. But I think Drew deserves it.
Yeah, he be hooping though.
Yeah, he does. He deserves it. I think he deserves it.
He's a great leader, good defensive player.
Yeah, well deserved. Congratulations. Mm-hmm. So the other night, the Bucks played the Celtics, right?
Yeah.
First team in NBA history, the Boston Celtics, to 0 free throws.
Yep.
Either the refs didn't call that game worth nothing, or the Bucks, and the Bucks only took 2.
Yeah, I'm reading that right now. Giannis only took 2 free throw shots the whole game.
The entire game.
2 free throw attempts in the game. But I watched most of that game though. If it's the same game that just happened 3 days ago, the Bucks came out hitting. Like, they was blowing Boston out from the rip.
Really?
Like, they just came out hitting. Patrick Beverly, he had 20 points, 10 rebounds. So the Bucks, they just came out.
So it really wasn't no reason for the Bucks to foul the Celtics. Yeah, but that's crazy. Like a whole NBA game.
A whole NBA game. Yep.
Y'all, like we just said, the regular season's about to end, and so the West is tight. The West is super tight.
We've been saying it, bro. West is stacked. West super stacked.
But a matchup that has been locked in for the first round, the Clippers versus the Mavericks.
Yeah, that's a little rivalry for them. They've been playing each other in the playoffs a long time, like back-to-back years.
Yeah, who you got?
Honestly, I don't know, man. I want to go Clippers, but they might not be consistent enough.
I'm going to say Clippers in 6.
Clippers in 6?
Yep. And I hate to say this because, I'm still not sold on the James Harden, Kawhi, and Russ, but I do think they will be able to beat the Mavericks.
Yeah,
they will be able to beat Luka. I do think so.
I don't know, though.
6 games.
Because, Luka tough, though. Bro, Luka, he tough. Now I know we was just talking about on the podcast, but Luka, like he can get in that mode where like he'll give you problems all night, back to back to back to back to back.
I agree.
So, but it just depends. The Clippers stay consistent. Everybody stay consistent. They gonna win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they stay consistent, if James Harden stay consistent, you know Kawhi Leonard gonna do his thing. Paul George gotta keep doing his thing. Russ, if everybody on their team just play ball each and every night, they gonna be straight.
I think this is the Clippers' chance to prove me wrong about who gonna step back and let the other person take that big shot.
Yeah.
Yep. I think this is their chance to prove me wrong because remember, y'all, I've been saying it since this trade happened that, I don't think it's gonna work. I mean, like at first it wasn't working, and then all of a sudden Russ started coming off the bench, and it did start working.
They had to find their chemistry.
Record, right?
They had to find their chemistry.
They had a winning record, but they haven't had that game where I don't think. Well, you got to take this game-winning shot. We need this game. You know, we got to win this game.
I agree with you. I disagree with you on that. I mean,
what you mean?
Because I watched them when they played the Cavaliers and the other game where they had their game with the shots. They've been letting the person that's hot, you know what I'm saying, hit the shot because PG was hot. Went for 20 in the fourth. He shot the game with the shot and made it, and they won the game. It just depends on. I feel like I said, whoever had a hot hand that night. Because don't get me wrong, it's playoff time. And I know Kawhi going to step up and do his thing. But at the same time, I feel like Kawhi is a smart enough and experienced enough player to where he know that everybody in here expecting the ball to be in my hands on his game-winning shot. So I know if my teammate hot, I'm finna get it. And I'm finna dish it and he finna shoot. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends. It just depends on what the situation is.
And I hope that I'm wrong. I really do, but I don't know. That's gonna be an interesting series to watch. I think how they played this first series is gonna tell the whole
playoff. Yeah, I can agree with you on that one. Yeah.
But you know, I just said that the West is super tight right now. So right now, the West don't have a definitive number one seed. Mm-hmm. It's between the Nuggets, the Thunder, and the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I think they pretty much all got the
same record.
Yeah,
which their record is 56-25. So this is how things are going to play out. If OKC and Minnesota win and Denver loses, that put Timberwolves 1, Thunder 2, Nuggets 3.
Oh, you say they do what now? Hold on. If
OKC
say OKC and the Minnesota win
and Denver lose, that'll be the Timberwolves 1, the Thunder 2, and the Nuggets 3.
Well, that's what it is. Cause the Timberwolves won tonight, the Thunder won tonight, and the Nuggets lost to the Spurs by 1 point.
Wow.
120 to 121. And Wemby went for 34, 12, and 5.
They're going to bump the Nuggets out. I thought the Nuggets were really number one already.
I did too, but I thought they solidified number one when they beat Minnesota the other night. They played earlier this week and they beat them.
Yeah. I remember you saying it.
But I think because I think the Thunder beat the Nuggets.
They did early in the season.
That's why I think in a regular season matchup, the Thunder has more wins than either they got more wins or they gotta have more wins for the Nuggets to be third.
Yeah.
Because Minnesota won. That means Minnesota. I don't know.
I don't either, but it's gonna be interesting.
I don't know, but like I said, but tonight though, like I said, the Nuggets lost 121 to 120 to the Spurs. The Thunder beat the Bucks 125 to 107, and Minnesota beat the Hawks 109 to 106.
I don't know. I mean, like I just know it's a tight race, and it's not. And the regular season ends Sunday, so.
Yep. Then they said Carl into the town might have a chance to come back for the playoffs.
Yeah, I saw that. So that's really gonna be a good finish for the regular season in the West.
For real.
That's gonna be good. What else I got for us? I got Joel Embiid. He has more points than minutes played this season.
He played tonight.
He has 1,321 points this season, and he's only played 1,000 277 minutes.
Yeah, actually, he played tonight. I believe that though, cause the way he be hooping, man.
Yeah, when he out there, he playing.
And at the beginning of the season, they was doing it like he was just doing it to team by himself. That he wasn't even playing the fourth.
Yeah,
the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's how you know you get into it.
Before he got hurt, he was out there doing his thing, and like if he hadn't got hurt, the 76ers wouldn't be as low of a playoff seed as they are.
Exactly, they'll be in top 3.
They in the play-in tournament right now.
You know what I'm saying? If he would have played them in top 3.
Yeah. Speaking of the 76ers, though, they released AI statue today.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, he got emotional at the ceremony, as he should have, because, I mean, that's a huge honor for a team to have a statue of you in front of their arena. So, congratulations to him. I used to love AI.
Yeah, I be hooping, though, for real, man.
Yeah, I don't think the league was ready for AI.
Yeah, it wasn't. Not at the time.
Yeah, at the time, they weren't ready for him. You got anything else basketball?
Let me see. I know
the Lakers beat the Grizzlies tonight.
They don't count worth. Then the Grizzlies injured.
Yeah, but they gotta keep winning to stay in that play-in spot.
You right. No, I saw the Kings. They in the play-ins too.
It's right now. It's the Lakers and the Warriors have clinched their spot.
Yeah.
In the play-in tournament.
I meant to talk about this when we had the NFL.
What?
It says 2024 pass protection expectation. And I want to talk about this because I don't know, man, what we doing, Seattle. We at the bottom, 32, 32, 38 overall center in protection. What are we doing? But number one, they got the Lions. They have a .139 pass protection expectation. The Eagles number 2. Then you got the Colts and the Ravens. It was just a soccer team. I really liked because they had Bryce Young up. And I was like, let's see what the Panthers offensive line going to look like next year.
What number they got them?
They had number 5. That ain't bad. But
it's not, but what have you given him offensively?
Man, exactly. And then looking at the chart, he don't have nothing but a right side of a line. His right tackle and right guard both 92. The center is 78. And the left tackle is 68, and the left guard is 65.
Mm-hmm. Great. Look, I meant to talk about this with football too. I forgot it. Somebody put on social media. It says, "What if Jim Harbaugh purposefully hyped up J.J. McCarthy?
I saw that.
So that there would be 4 quarterbacks taken in the first 4 picks. Look at the computer. This way he could draft." Marvin Harrison Jr. and Chargers could comfortably let go of Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. That would be so crazy.
That's still dumb. Why are you giving up all your receivers for one receiver? That might not saying that he's not good, but they may not even come in and do anything.
I agree with you. I agree. But somebody just posted it as a hypothetical. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, it was, yeah. But I don't know what he's thinking, though, because he don't have no offense. With no draft picks.
I got some baseball news.
Mm-hmm.
Feds say Otante's ex-interpreter stole $16 million.
Yep.
Ippy Missouri show how Otante's longtime interpreter and confidant has been charged with bank fraud after it was discovered he transferred more than $16 million from Otante's account to an alleged illegal sports book. Federal authorities announced in LA court. If he's found guilty for that, he can serve up to 30 years in prison.
I believe that. I believe he did it too.
Yeah, he did.
He looked like somebody that can do that.
If that man couldn't speak English, couldn't read English,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
he did it.
He knew what he was doing. Getting over, man, don't know nothing about no English, about none of that. He said, "Okay, yeah, I'm putting your, but it's the bank account." Okay,
he got too
it's
greedy.
The bank.
Got
it's the bank.
Greedy. Yeah, it was the bank. All right.
If he was gonna do that, bro, like you supposed to just do it to where you straight. You can't overdo your. You can't overeat. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You cannot overeat with stuff like that. Cause you get 16 mil. He gonna look. They get on looking. I thought I had some more money in there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. If you gonna do that, you gotta take a meal here. Save it. Invest that meal. We'll do that. If you need some more, then sleep you a little bit more. You just can't be taking the gusto at one time.
And then too though, like don't get me wrong, this dude is 1,000% wrong.
Yeah. I'm just talking.
But why didn't O'Hunt? Am I saying his name right? O'Hunty.
Otani. Yeah.
Otani had all that money. He could have paid to be taking English classes.
Exactly. Like, no way you up and making all that money and not trying to learn English.
Like, and I don't want to say I'm victim shaming or nothing, but let's keep it real. Like, why weren't you taking English classes, learning how to speak the language?
Exactly. You've been over here too long for one, and then plus you one of the biggest baseball stars in the United States. You're gonna be getting interviewed.
You just signed the largest contract for anybody in sports, and you don't know how to speak our native language. Like, I don't understand that, but he going to jail. That's what going down. So he going to jail. You got anything else? That's all I got.
Yeah, I think that's about it, man. Let me get my Be Different quote of the week.
Why he getting his Be Different quote of the week? Y'all like our shirt?
Oh yeah, man. Speaking, I meant to do that before we started, man. Shout out to our first customer, man, that ordered the shirt, man.
Yes, Shatika Rowe.
Yeah, okay.
Shatika Rowe, we getting your shirt to you this weekend,
girl. This weekend, yeah, man. Shout out to all the people that didn't order the shirt so far. I think we have 5 total orders so far, man. So y'all remember just keep ordering the shirts. Hit us up on the Instagram, the Twitter, TikTok. If you got our Facebook or if you got our number personally, directly hit us up, man. Y'all get y'all a shirt.
That's right. And pretty much we can do any design that you want. Any design that you've seen us wear on the podcast.
Okay, yeah.
We can do that for you. Whatever color you want, whatever color writing you want.
Yep.
Like y'all see this week, I got on gray with the navy blue writing. Next week I might have on my purple with the white writing. You know, it's just
you have to let us know. And then prices is small to extra large, $20, and 2X and up, $25.
That's right. You ready for your Be Different?
Yeah, my Be Different quote of the week. It says, "Champions keep playing until they get it right." Billie Jean King.
All right.
Yep.
Keep playing till you get it right.
Keep playing. Champions keep playing until they get it right.
Ah, yeah, that's true. All right, y'all. Until next time, I'm Toya.
I'm Solomon.
Remember, be different.
Peace. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Be Different Podcast. Make sure to listen, download the Be Different Podcast every Saturday at 2 o'clock and every Tuesday on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio, all at the Be Different Podcast.
As always, y'all know you can follow us on social media. Instagram @_Be Different Podcast. Twitter @_Be Different Pod. Go on YouTube and subscribe to our channel, Be Different Podcast.